Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have got something really exciting for you. We are diving into the world of data science with a practical project on predicting companies' profit with regression models. So if you have ever wondered how companies estimate their future earnings based on the data, you are in the right place. In this video, I will walk you through how I build a machine learning model using regression to predict the profit based on features like R&D spends, administration cost, and marketing budget. So whether you are a student, a beginner in the machine learning, or just curious about how data can help businessmen make better decisions, this video is for you. So stay tuned till the end and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. If you find this video helpful, let's get started. So first step is we need to handle the data. So we'll import pandas and numpy. So panda handles the data using the data frames and numpy is used to support the numerical computations. And after that we will import some machine learning libraries. So the first libraries that we are going to use is the training test split. So basically it will splits the data into the training and the testing sets. After that we will import standard scaler, standardized features by removing the means and scaling the unit variance, and some linear regression models such as ridge and lasso. After that we need a matrices to evaluate our model performance. So we will import mean absolute error, mean square error and the R2 square. And after that we need to save and load our models. So we will use joblib to save our model. After that we will use Tkinter. So basically it is a user interface for making the user experience more engaging. So we are using Tkinter. So basically it is a standard Python library for graphical user interface. And after that we will load our dataset. So this is the Google Drive link from where I have gathered the data of 50 companies in which we are using X variable as the feature variable. So this has R&D spends, administrations and marketing spend, and the Y is our profit. So let me show you. So this is the data of 50 companies. So this is the R&D spend, administration and marketing. These are the input features and the profit is our output feature Y. Let's look at the function. This function is called the train and evaluate function. This is the heart of our project. It trains multiple machine learning models and select the best one based on the performance. So first we look the data using the load data function. This gives us our feature X and the target variable Y, which in this case is the company's profit. And after that we will split the data. So next the 80% for training and 20% for testing. These help us evaluate how well our model performs on unseen data. Machine learning models perform better when features are on the same scale. So now we use the standard scaler to normalize our training and the testing data. Now we will create a dictionary of different regression models like linear regression, lasso regression, decision tree, random forest and SVR. So we can test them all and see which ones performs the best. Now we will come to step 4. So we will loop through each models, train it on the scale of the training data and makes prediction on the test data. When then calculate the tree matrices for each models, mean absolute error, root mean square error, how well the model performs in the variance in the data, that is R square. Once all the models are evaluated, we pick the one with the highest R score. That's our best model. Finally, we save the best model and the scaler using the joblib, and this will allow us to reuse the model later without retraining it. And that's how we train our model. It automates the whole process of training, comparing and saving the best regression model for predicting company's profit. So what is the prediction pop-up class? So this is the class that creates a pop-up window when the users can enter their three keys expenses such as R&D spends, administration and marketing spends to get the predicted profit. So in the first step, we will create a separate window for the profit prediction form. After that, we will create the labels and the input fields where user can enter values of R&D spends, administrations, and marketing spends, adding a prediction button. So when users click on this button, the system will take their inputs and predicts the profit. Now how to handle user inputs and making predictions. So for that we will take the value from the input fields and converts them into the numbers. Now scaling the input feature. So since our model was trained on the scale data, we need to scale the user input before making the predictions. So now we will use the model to predict the profit. So the trained models predict the profits based on the given data. And finally, the prediction profit is displayed inside the pop-up window. Now how we will handle the error? So if the user enters invalid inputs like letters instead of numbers, an error message pops up. And that's how our prediction system works. Now user can easily enter their company expenses and get an estimated profit using our trained model. Next, let's see how we can integrate this pop-up into our main application. Now, what is the profit prediction app? So we will define a function using profit prediction app. So this is the class which is responsible for creating the main window of our application, training models, displaying results, and opening the prediction window. So first of all, we will initialize the main application with a window and a title with a size. So this is the title, profit prediction system, and this is the size of this. Now we need to train and select the best model. So we call train and evaluate function to train multiple models and select the best performing ones. After training, we call create interface to set up the GUI components for our application. Now we will set up the user interface. So we add a frame to organize the layout and give if padding for better appearance. And now we will add a title. So we create a bold header of our application. After that, we will display our model performance. So these functions displays the comparison of the different model used for profit predictions. After that, we need to show our model performance. So we will create a result frames. So frame tkt dot label frames. So text is equals to model. So we will add a label section to display model and evaluate matrices like MEAE, root mean square error, and R square. After that, we need to add the text window to the show results. So we will use a text window to present the model performance in the structural format. After that, we need to perform the model data. So we will dynamically insert the evaluation matrices for each trained and test model. So we will display our best model based on its R square and make the test read only. Now what we will do, now we will open the prediction window. So when the user clicks on the button, a new pop-up windows open up when they can enter company's expenses and the predict profit. And that's how the profit predictor app works. Now user can see model performance and predict company profit using the best trained models. So what is this block doing? So this is the entry block in our program, meaning that we can run this script and execute starts here. Now we will create the main window as you can see here, and it will create a new Tkinter root window which serves the main application window. And after that, we will create the instance of profit prediction and setting up the UI and model training processes. Starts the Tkinter event loop, keeping the application running and responsive. And that's how our script starts and run the profit prediction system. Next, let's see its live demo. Now we will run the program. So this type of face up will pop up, and the window title is company's prediction system, profit prediction. There is a table displaying the various models performance, MAE, RMSE and R square. Below the table there's the button open prediction window. Click the enter and input for prediction. So we will open prediction window. Now we will enter R&D spends, administration and marketing spends. So let's say R&D spends as 15 lakh. After that administration as 12 lakh. Marketing spends as 30 lakhs. Now we will click on the calculate profit. The predicted profit appears in the green text in the pop-up. So this is the predicted profit, which is 167, 132.77. Now to close the application, simply click on the X button in the corner of the both window. So to close this, we need to just click on the close window. And that's how we predict companies' profit using linear regressions and other models. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next video.